CBC balks at criticism. I'm Brian Lilly with the Rebel.media. You've heard everyone from me to the publisher of the Toronto Star, John Honderich, the publisher of iPolitics, James Baxter, all come out, many others as well, saying it is crazy that CBC is going to start an opinion pages section on their website. This is an organization that has been expanding well beyond their mandate. And now people, even in the mainstream media that have normally been defenders of CBC, are stepping forward to say enough is enough. But according to CBC, they're just got their knickers in a knot and they should stop. The state broadcaster has just published an op-ed that isn't signed by anyone in particular. It just gives a PR person's name to call at the bottom, and it's under a section called Get the Facts. Now, this is where they used to try and correct the record on all the pieces that I did exposing crazy spending at CBC. This time, they're going after those of us that disagree on CBC going well outside their mandate. Here's how the piece opens up. Recently, some opinion writers have suggested CBC Radio-Canada should not offer opinion on its websites, or even have a digital presence. They appear to believe that this will help their businesses and will serve the interests of Canadians. Neither is correct. Funny thing though, I'm not hearing people say CBC shouldn't have a digital presence at all. What I'm hearing is that they should stick to their knitting and be a public broadcaster, not that they should be all things to all people. But CBC has decided that rather than being a radio and television broadcaster in this country that has a website that offers its products on its website, that it's going to branch out into online music streaming services. It is producing web-only dramas and comedies down the road. They're offering a Netflix-style service in Quebec. Nowhere in their mandate from Parliament does it call for any of these services. People are saying, pare this back, not shut down CBC's website completely. That's a straw man that CBC set up on purpose so they could knock it down, so they could claim that their critics are unreasonable. Now, as far as businesses being profitable, when your competition has $1 billion, or actually, as it turns out, $1.5 billion head start, and they go around trying to suck up all the ad revenue, yeah, it gets a little tough to compete. But CBC doesn't view it that way. There have been calls not for it to shut down all advertising, although some might like that, but reasonable calls from people like John Honderich, who says on their website, CBC should act like the British Broadcasting Corporation and not take advertising on their website if people are viewing it inside Canada. You want to sell ads to people that are viewing from the US or Britain, Spain, Australia, wherever? Go ahead. But inside Canada, why is CBC competing for digital ad revenue with the Toronto Star, with the Globe and Mail, or with the Rebel? It's a valid question. Nowhere in their mandate does it call for them to have a print-style opinion section. Nowhere does it call for them to have a music streaming service. Yet on all of these, they're making revenue by offering up ads. CBC wants critics like myself, or even John Honderich at the Toronto Red Star, to just go away quietly and never speak ill of the CBC again. It's not about to happen. This government is a big backer of CBC. They just gave them an extra $150 million a year on top of the $1.5 billion they already get. They are unlikely to turn around and clip CBC's wings, but perhaps with enough pressure from their own kind, like people at the Star, it just might happen. If you haven't signed our petition already, you can sign it at sellthecbc.ca. That's sellthecbc.ca. Sign the petition, spread it online. Hey, if you like what you just saw, make sure you never miss another Rebel video again. Just click down here, subscribe to our YouTube channel, or head on over to the Rebel.media and become a member. You can access premium content that, well, you can only get if you're a member, so sign up now.